Okay, let's continue with the second recipe that I have for you today. It's a dried mackerel infused in the red palm oil. So this is the ingredients. I have the dried mackerel, the garlic, the chili and salt and pepper, and of course the Malaysian red palm oil. Okay, so what you need to do first is to heat up the pan as you're going to pour everything, the oil inside the pan. Okay, if you don't have any dry mackerel available within your area, what you can do is just to get the fresh mackerel, you're going to saute a bit on the red palm oil after they're done, until it cooks. After it's done, pat dry on the kitchen towel. Make sure it doesn't have any moisture. Then you can continue with the other step that I have for you today. So one of the reasons why I love to use the Malaysian red palm oil is because the color. If you look into the vibrant red color, this vibrant red color generally going to bring all the color to your food itself. Okay, if you look into the finished product later, you will find out that this fish basically going to have a really good red in color. So you're going to put everything inside the oil together with the other ingredients. I use a lot of garlic because of the flavor that it can bring, and some part of the chili. If you love spicy, you can put more. If you don't, you can always control the amount of the spiciness on your products. So as what I did on the first recipe just now on the sun-dried tomato, so you have to make sure that you control the temperature of the red palm oil so it doesn't get burned, and always make sure it slow in fire, heat up slowly so that the products are going to turn up nicely. Okay, so make sure the temperature doesn't go more than 120. I prefer 120 because it's going to preserve all the goodness of the nutrients that this red palm oil have, together with all the ingredients that I put it together on here. Okay, then you're going to continue cooking this oil until you start to see a small bubble coming out from the oil. It's about the time for you to turn off the heat because the product is done. Alright, so once you turn off the fire, you have to let the items cool down first, let the oil cool down. Then after that, you can straight away transfer to your jar, and it can be preserved up until 6 months to until a year. So this product is basically good to work as your side dishes for the local food, which is the Malaysian food, as the side dishes, or the oil itself that you've been preserved is good to make any other product, like for examples, flavoring to make the curry, flavoring to make other dishes, or even for the salad dressing itself. So transfer it together with all the other ingredients, the chili and also the garlic. So you don't want to lose any of the goodness in the oil that already been absorbed. And you also need to cover the oil, put the oil together and make sure it's cover all the products. And by that, they will continue preserving the product good until 6 months or even a year. So this is how the red palm oil can bring all the goodness and preserve the food longer than it should. Okay, then you have to make sure that your oil is basically cover all the ingredients before you're going to store tightly in your jar. So your second recipe is done.